All right, hello, welcome to Heal in a Sun Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your pick a card reading. So we're going to take a look and see how does this person on your mind currently feel about you. We do have 3 piles here, so choose the pile or the crystal that is calling to you or calling you. Okay, if you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. I do also have a Twin Flame Messages deck available on the website. So let's jump in. Okay, so if you guys chose this crystal here, beautiful fool's gold, how does this person feel about you at this exact moment? Oh wow, we have beauty, the 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, the 9 of Pentacles, and we have Libra energy, Justice. Okay, I'm getting a very specific message, so this may not resonate with everyone, but the reason why I say that is because once you hear this, if you know that you haven't done this, then it won't be your reading. For those of you who really stood up for yourself, like if you set a boundary, if you stood up for yourself in this connection, this person is extremely attracted to this, okay? Like if you did what was best for you, maybe like you in the past you allowed this person to walk all over you, or maybe in the past like this things weren't going well and then you finally stood up for yourself. I feel like this person, that this reading is only going to be for those of you where you did this, okay? This person is extremely attracted to this. It's like they want to rush in and say something to you. I feel like this is someone here who loves their independence, and maybe that was an issue in the past, is like they never wanted to give up their independence, or they just never acted like you were that much of a priority to them. Like they prioritize themselves, I feel like, over this connection. But how they're feeling right now is that they want to rush towards you because they feel like you're doing what's best for you. I feel like this person is feeling like they're very attracted to you right now. They're really noticing your beauty. In the past, if they didn't treat you right, they want to come in and restore balance with the Justice card. It's like they want to make things right, and they're feeling like they're the ones who has to do it. So they have to come in and they have to say whatever, speak their truth and apologize, or, you know, kind of bring things back into balance. It's like this person, how they're feeling is they're really admiring, like they're really admiring your independence right now. They're really admiring you. Like this person really likes when you focus on yourself, if that makes sense. So the more you do what's right for you, the less you think about them. I know it sounds kind of weird, but the less you think about them and the less you try to please them, the more they're drawn to you. So the more you just focus on yourself, the more you do what makes you happy, the more you focus on your own life, stand up for yourself. It's like it makes this person want to rush towards you. It makes this person want to be in your presence, and right now they're feeling very attracted to you. They're noticing your beauty, and I feel like this is like beauty inside and out. It's not just external beauty here. I feel like it's also this internal beauty that they're noticing. Okay, this seems like someone who's hard. It's like this is someone who has a hard time focusing on a connection, because again, this is someone who's very self-focused. So to catch this person's attention is actually quite significant, I feel here. It's like not a lot of people catch their attention because they're just so used to being on their own and doing their own thing. But I feel like you've caught this person's attention because you are just so focused on yourself. You're just doing your own thing, and it's like they admire this because they're also kind of this person. So it's like this person feels like they could have this sort of freedom with this connection because you're doing what's right for you, and so it's drawing them in. But I feel like it's very significant for them to like chase after someone. I don't think that they do this very often. They wouldn't maybe put their pride to the side to actually chase someone, but they're feeling that they want to do this with you. So if you haven't heard from this person, I feel like you'll hear from them very soon. If you're already in contact, I feel like you're going to start getting a lot more communication from them. Okay, so that was pile number 1. So if you guys chose this crystal here, let's take a look. How does this person feel about you right now? We have the card of movement, 5 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, we got the Empress. It's my favorite card in the deck. We got the Five of Swords. Huh, okay. Pile 2. Just give me a minute with this energy. How does this person feel about you at this moment in time? There's obviously been some sort of conflict here. We got the Five of Wands with the Five of Swords. So these are my two cards of arguments, fighting, conflicts, issues, challenges in the connection. So they're really aware of that. I think right now, pile 2, this person is kind of, they want to move away from the issues. It's like how they're feeling, they're a little bit torn because they want to move away from the drama, the arguments, the challenges in this connection. They feel like this connection is very like difficult. So if this doesn't resonate with you, then this may not be your pile. This is for those of you who have been experiencing a very difficult connection. Like you guys just can't see eye to eye. You argue all the time. You fight all the time. And so that's what they're feeling. It's like they're feeling that they want to move away from that. They just want to get their distance from the fighting. They want to get back to a calm place. Six of Swords. This person, they still really have a lot of admiration for you. So even though they want to distance themselves, and this could just be a temporary thing. This could be someone who's just like, okay, I need some like time away from this right now. Maybe they've told you this, or maybe they've just gone ahead and gave themselves the space or the distance. But I feel like they're still very attracted to you. It's like their feelings for you haven't changed, but they just they can't stand the conflicts and the issues or the arguments. That's why they're being distant. So if you're wondering like why did they leave or why are they distant, it's not really, not to say that it's not you, but I feel like they're still very interested in you, if that makes sense. Like the interest for you hasn't changed with the Empress energy here. Like they're very attracted to you. I feel like even if there are other people in their life or other people interested, they see you as like number one. Like they see you as someone who doesn't really compare to anyone else. So they're seeing you in a very high light, but they just don't like all the issues that come with this connection. And that's why they're distant, or that's why they've moved away from this situation, because it's just like they want to feel calm. And I think in this connection, they don't feel a sense of calm. So they're trying to get that peace again. But in order to get peace, it's almost like they have to leave you, or they have to distance themselves from you. I feel like they're looking back on this and kind of wondering like what's going on with you. Are you going to go on your own path? Are you going to find someone new? So they're looking back kind of wondering, but right now their main focus is like, I just need to get away from this, the drama or the issues. That's their main focus. So that's kind of trumping their feelings right now. It's sort of like, yes, I have feelings for pile 2. You know, yes, I feel like this could be the mother of my children, the father of my children. I feel like we could have something, but it's like there are too many problems. Like that's how I'm hearing it. Like if they were talking to a friend, that's what they'd be saying. Like, yes, I love pile 2, but like there are way too many issues here. And they're just like, I just need time. I need time away from this. I need to feel calm again. I need space. Like I just need some like distance. And the Five of Swords, it just looks like someone who, this Five of Swords is looking backwards, and he's looking back at the past. So I feel like this person, if they've already left the situation, they are looking back kind of wondering what's going on with you, but I feel like they're not necessarily changing their mind. They're still kind of doing their own thing, or still distancing themselves, but they definitely do look back and kind of wondering, okay, what's going on with pile 2? I think they're a little bit worried that maybe you'll end up leaving for good, but again, I think their focus is just on distance right now, whether it be emotional or physical. Okay, so that's pile number 2. Let's move on to pile number 3. How does this person feel about you right now? We have the High Priestess of Air, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, this person's very much in their head. I can say that right away. So when it comes to their feelings, it's like this person may have a hard time feeling, or they're more logical in their approach. It was so funny too, because I was actually thinking when I picked up the Four of Pentacles here, I was gonna say, I feel like this is a very practical person. So that this is someone who maybe doesn't get super emotionally involved. It's like they approach love very logically, like it either works or it doesn't work. And so it's like they take their emotions out of the equation here, okay? Because not only do we have the High Priestess of Air, which air energy is the swords, we also have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So they're doing a lot of thinking. Let's see. How does this person feel about you right now? This seems like someone who's really just trying to ignore the situation almost. I feel they're very stubborn. You've got a very stubborn person, and the reason why is because they're logical. It's like they don't let their emotions get the best of them. This is someone who, they don't budge. You have a very stubborn person here, pile 3. So I don't know if there was a conflict or anything, but what is going on here? It's just, to me it feels like this is someone who is stubborn, they're holding back, they're kind of like, they're trying to avoid this. It's like they're trying to ignore this in their own mind almost. I feel like their mind keeps coming back to this situation, but they're trying to really like ignore whatever is coming up for them. And they're doing this because this is how they keep their emotional stability. Temperance. They're trying to to manage whatever emotions could possibly be coming up, because I feel like this person doesn't like to deal with emotions, right? So they like to kind of keep everything at a certain level so they don't have to feel too many heightened emotions. Like let's say for instance emotionally they're always at like a 2. If they go to like an 8, it's like, oh my gosh, this would freak them out, and they try to find a way to sort of recalibrate, if that makes sense. So this person is trying to remain steady. Like you may never notice that this person ever emotionally reacts. They're probably the person that always keeps their cool, never like fights with you really, or never like instigates anything, or never like reacts when you do something. They're always just like, whatever, that's fine. Because I feel like they're kind of emotionally repressed. Like they hold back so much, and they just want to be mentally like calm, that they stay in their head, and so they approach everything logically and they just avoid the emotional component, which I would say isn't healthy, to be quite honest, because those emotions don't just leave. Like they're just bottled up and they're stuffed down and they're like avoided by logic. So this is someone who's probably actually very emotionally unstable inside, but from the surface you actually see a calm person, if that makes sense. Right now, I feel here that this person is feeling that they need to get some sort of clarity, and that's their main focus. Is like they're trying to use their intuition about this situation. I feel like they're quite stuck in their head, because we can only solve so many things in our mind, right? Like if you think about it, math problems are meant to be solved in the mind. Relationship, not so much. Like you can use some of your mind, but a lot of it should be dealt with on more of like a combination of mind and feeling. So I think the reason why this person is so stuck is because they're not allowing their feelings to get involved. They're just logical. Again, I know I keep saying that, but I keep getting that message. So they're feeling like they're trying to get some sort of clarity, or they need to get some sort of clarity on this situation. But in the meantime, I feel like they are not revealing much of themselves. So if you are in communication, they're like very short with you. If you're not in communication, they are deliberately holding back until they get some sort of clarity. A lot of them are literally just trying to ignore the situation. Like they may literally be involving themselves in other projects or other things so that they can avoid having to even like think about this. Okay. I would say that this could be someone who maybe has an avoidant attachment style, to be quite honest, just based on the cards that I'm seeing here, so that may resonate with some of you guys. Okay, but that's what I have for pile number 3, so I hope that this resonated. If it did, definitely give me a thumbs up or a comment, and you can share your specific story. I think it helps to have other people hear your story. If you guys want to book a personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. Okay, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Take care.